Me fambule muna kaba una kushe una adu. This na Siakas TV, which we regular program Salon for Better. Me people today we got a couple of things that we will talk about. But first of all, before we go there, we go bring una somebody way at least na a native of Kailaun, way at least into politics because we're at 2013. We don't go contest there on the by election under the APC and it continue. They look out for people in Kaila, they look out for good things then for come. Other way around like philanthropists, they are the assistant in Kaila, and it just one can make some points them at least the things that they go on social media then this they are all about what happen in Kaila. So himself one can give it in your own take and because you're not happy with things they like that when they go on decide way a born and even in not born they safe but he get love for saloon. So we go welcome to Siakas TV. Welcome Susan Bona to Siakas TV.
Hello, Abdullah. Hello, Mr. Jallo, Mijalo. How are you?
Jalomi Jalo.
Sierra Cast TV. Oh, I'm
Jalomi
sorry.
Jalomi Ba.
Jalomi Ba.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You see,
Okay.
that means
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, Miss Subona, we understand certain things and will be the go na Kaila Wunda. This past week where they see where they go around and you know person will know the in and out of that place there. Waiting you don't find out now where they now we know say you get people in at the ground there where they work with. What you want tell people them for understand waiting up in them.
well, not so Kaila town. You know, really the thing happened. Na a village, na mobile area. I think that's a constituency. At 110. Um, no, not 110. Constituency 10. You know, I'm sorry. That mobile area. Na a village, they get to buy elections, so they made up and campaign. But their incidents here, it's nothing new. It been done, they happen anytime we election day is APC get for campaign. They run after people, then way they support APC, then go do a whole lot of things to them. Because I remember, 2013, I go stand a by election at Kailan. I mean, it's a Kailan town. Immediately after the election, the whole town was under lockdown about a week. And they beat people. Then you get people then way just feel say then they pay young people them and talks them for go attack anybody where they support the APC party. If you wear APC t-shirts, then they go after you. And that time, of course, that week, I remember, Kailan been under lockdown and they beat young people, young women, and they strip them naked. Like I said, nothing new. The only thing we knew upon this young man we then killed at that village. In fact, I have been made to understand for say now an SLPP support, because say that area majority of people na SLPP then they support. And so this young man we then killed and say na SLPP supporter. So now the only thing we knew and the worst thing this na na the young government na with people then the party when they support majority na SLPP governments for let us see then send in policemen with tear gas and they fire tear gas na a village. That just remind me of the 10-year civil war where we get in Salon. I see people in the park, woman in the run, then they get bundles, then they hate them, property them. That just, open me eye back. So what do people then go through? Doing that, senseless law, the war gets in Salon. So at a time like this, 2021, where we all for the praise, say, let's get peace in our country, for let people that able, for move away from that barbaric way of doing things, that we they see a repeat of it. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Where I see them people then in that village, then 2017 and the aid of that woman in Lidonia in one green boy picking. And in fact, I called yesterday, and I talked to a young man when an APC representative. He tell me say this young man, and I even the day pan the political rally. He say he come on cut banga, he come on a bush, he hold padlock. No, I'm sorry, he hold cutlass, my hand. He don't come out, for do what they do for earning daily, So it can't meet them talks the Yahweh. Then we don't send them go to that village, for beat people them, for harm people them. So it just meets them along the way. Unfortunately, he lost in life.
Okay. Um.
It's so
Yeah.
sad. It really, really, really sad. Like I they say, we're not for the seed then here they go on. Really. If the government don't come, it don't promise say it go help in people then everything what you promise, but you not promise say you go inflict pain upon them. Why should we be allowing this? Really. It's so sad when I sit down and I'm able to sleep on it. When I see them people in totes, then load them at the head and they run from village, from their young place, just because they support a political party of their choice. Where are we going? Why can't somebody leave na Sierra Leone and support APC? Why can't somebody leave na the north and support SLPP? Why can't somebody leave na the east or the southeast for support APC? What is wrong? Everybody forget the rights. Me, I can always say we all know go to one side.
Yeah.
Me na APC, and I will remain to be APC, and I'm very strong with my convictions. Nobody not go change me, And so I'm not they try for change anybody. When you born me, say, or me and you come on, I want belly. If not there, you want they just stay there. But at the end of the day, everybody forget right for exercise their political belief. But that's not so. Anytime, like I said, this is not new. Like I learned these streets. No, it's not new at all.
So this nothing we been be even under APC that in time.
Of course. I don't tell you, say 2013, I come on here, I go contest for APC, you know, and inside Kailang,
Mm-hmm.
at then, in fact, then it was constituency 1-1, it was constituency 001. I don't know why I keep saying 110. It was 001. It not be easy. Any day where they say, na APC rally, it was problem. When I SLPP the rally. In fact, right now, what I've been made to understand, the day where SLPP the rally, they get police the way they with them, where they protect them. Again, this is what I've been told. The day where SLPP the rally, for this particular by election, then get police, protection. But where if not APC or independent the rally, no protection at all. Which is wrong on the part of the government. I think everybody. It's really sad. It's sad.
So what are your current connection with Kailan?
If Kailan is home, me Kailan Kono is home for me. My mama na Kailan come out. My biological papa na Kono Jama Nimi Koro.
Mm-hmm.
My stepdaddy na Kailan, and na Kailan I grew up. So Kailan is home. Of course, I know let continue go on. I believe say for the
So
move
you
away
you
from
go
this.
how many years you go up now, Kailan?
How many years as a child? I did not count. I've been there between Kailao and Kono. I've been go visit Kono. So I mean,
Okay.
I jam my name Koro, to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the bonus, and they papa
How
they
about
come out.
how about currently you get relatives them like inside Kailan right now?
Oh yes, yeah, I got relatives them inside Kailao and some surrounding villages. But this particular village, I mean, in fact, I don't want to be too specific because as far as me concerned, we all know one.
Mm-hmm.
We all, kind of related, one way or the other. So if something happened to one person, it affects we all, really. And I don't call even inside Kalang some people that not like what happen. They're not looking at all, especially when at the party this way they support. If my Indian are power, then feel say then picking them for be protected. But it's the other way around. For let them go kill somebody in Peking at this time here, where something really, things are so hard.
That's true.
Things are so hard, difficult. This man, I want get boy picking. Sometimes I'm not the breadwinner at the home. Now they don't go taking life. For just election, just because that person, of course, this young man, as I've been told, then say not to APC person, and say that they support APC, but not to, in fact, not to campaign him in Japan. It just happened for them at the wrong place at the wrong time.
So the people that we go after and supporters of SLPP or APC?
Now, oh my God, God forbid. I don't tell you what APC in a power. They're not being. I mean, then see how many happen to them. Wait, as long as it get for do Kailan. Look at Satal. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other women. I remember that tell me go stand that contest. Yes, one whole week Kailan was under lockdown. Then stripped. Then they beat girl picking and they stripped them naked.
Whoa.
And wait time come for letting arrest people run away. Then they go. Because the boundary between Kailan and the villages of Guinea, just across water, and the river
Oh,
not too
okay.
big, the Moa River. So as them one for arrest and then they run away.
Well, na Kaila when them get that double also.
That I don't. I mean, that's I mean, at that time, I be picking, so I don't really know too much about that.
Oh, I see.
Okay, my people, they will not join with this Nasser Cast TV. We get a Kaila native. We just give you rundown about the things that were happening at Kaila last week on a by-election. We at least no go right, and it don't clear say that person we then kill. In fact, not be the part of the rally, and not to even at SLPP somebody, and somebody this will be don't go contest na Kaila, and they say na the everyday things that. But now, and not left to Kaila because we see other side the way. Then they go with special talk. They now wait and say they go and perpetrate violence any side election, they by election, and according to what you find out, any side by election, they now this current government go and kill somebody there, and this thing is not right because then they train talk them where they go beforehand. And then begin threatening people them about them constitutional right. And this go right to this current administration on another day they threaten people them and then kind of election and then kind of habits then they where them be saying a pattern the way APC be get. Those are pre-colonial days. This na digital world we dey so all them here una they do so people then they some people then they instead more they put their records. They get for bring una to book because all them picking them. There is no single village not in that country. They will not get one or two person in the diaspora where they go school, no go college. Where then they document all way till they do so. And
But what think that they lead to though? Because so far they look they get away with everything.
Well, right now, say
regardless of whether people in take picture or put on social media.
yes, because the current government right now do not just believe in the constitution, they don't turn over the judiciary. So then they do any kind of then they do just like when you get because of course now a junta rule. Because once some people then they rule without constitution, now a junta rule and the kind of way then they perpetrate violence and we don't talk on this studio from where they come into governance say these people are international broad daylight armed robbery. Because when somebody come off return, he say when the government entourage they come, when then they guide them, it just sound like who be get rebel war now. So the guy then they turn the gun them, they threaten people in the capital, and all that kind of thing. And they now for threatening the people no more, and then do like waiting at the thing the way then they do so right now way they round the one whole world way now so tiffy business no more.
So I don't say you get updates on Dababa way them in shoot knife food.
Well, and also as we get the native of Kaila on our corner, we will talk about Ali Foster again. We them where Lima fire and then fire Lima in the mouth when the guy will fire him. In fact, they don't send him for a mission. under their mission, the way they go for go make money. And Lima they go up and down. Up till now, that boy in foot be they rotting, then pull and carry and go na emergency, go cut part by body, patch in foot, be the inside, Pademba Road. He did it with scotch, and Papa don't walk up and down say for let the left in Pekin. And the lawyer the way see the way then they call legal aid, like where we get then I don't know lawyer then I also we go help you way at least we get case where you know get public defender. They're all na fraud. Na fraud. No able advocate for the bobo for let they left them and the civil society they will sit down and they again where I don't know other people they can call them. They're all na fraud, they're all the thief. Because if this bobo way then shoot him before they arrest Paulo, say go for go commit treason. But the bobo una then go shoot him, una left that boy inside Pademba Road. If they suffer, then una go free Paulo. Or because Paulo na politician, I make una left una want gain political goal, say yes, una free a political prisoner. Well, that bobo una like Paulo, una go shoot him, don't they? Emo when I say one kill Lima. Lima we guess where we na go kill na Pademba Road. Then Paulo then say one go kill president. Who that for left force? Not to that bobo, when they shoot, then una go left Paulo, una say, una waiting and call, una believe in human rights, una they go past MCC pass where. Look at Camarimba, not so una catch, una go silent so. But all them see how they happen. The world is so small now that anybody will get phone na hand. The one whole world in na hand. Me, I dey feel am for President Biyo take hand down. Who side them go get for hide? Na I no know. Who side them go get for hide? Now I don't know. Because not to like that way them they look in face small and when a Tijan Kaba be did we make Tijan Kaba make the India amnesty. No. This people not get for work. And then get that tendency back while then they perpetrate violence. So Salomon, when she do and something after 2 weeks, they don't come on a heart. No. This people, if people and they forget self, they remind them. So una left that bobo. Ali Foster no get nothing we do now. Una left farm. Una don't broken foot na driver and a driving they survive through. So and get for left this bobo, let this bobo come out, let continue. Like and Papa no get that money, we una they ask for na popo that he gets. And in na breadwinner and family, you get family where they feed. Una go lock her inside now. Forget about time. Why una not arrest and kill and shoot like them other people away at least go do bad thing away no so. Susan, what you get anything for say about this Ali Foster since although you are Kaila native, but I believe say you are a philanthropist, you are a human rights activist as well, even though you are a politician. But at least you get that Kumra art. What do you think about this Bobo where they still hold on at Pademba Road?
My dear, we all just like how Camarimba is still, under lockup with no hearing. Now the same way, we all they wonder why this young Bob Mania, when they don't, they don't shoot them, they with the bad leg, and people that cannot afford anything, is still they on a lockup. Why this they happen? Believe me, I'm like, me and you don't know. Nobody knows. Yeah. Because at a time like this, I don't think they can back for dinner, lock up without a hearing. We Salon na a country where they try for sure say we na a country where they in line with happenings where they conform, with what's in happen at most nations, really. I mean, in terms of legalities, if you don't hold somebody, say, commit a rape, okay, let it face the court system. But this guy has been locked up, for God knows for how many months. Nobody know. All they follow up for see when Camarimba is going to come to court for letting charge him. Same way this Bobo. Why is Ali Foster being locked up? Why? They are not believe say me go run a government for like a bad name. No. And I don't really think so. Why should this government for they allow this for they happen? Because they give them bad name. They really give them bad name. It's not good. not for today and for tomorrow. It'll give a bad image to the country, as a whole. We all see the story of this young man. They don't go hold him. He's under locked up. For why? Now God no more know. So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Every day I dey hope say I go wake up for last say for say Cameron has gone to court and either they don't prove him guilty or not guilty. But as it stands, he is still under lockup. Why would you do that to somebody? Why?
Well, me people, they will just join with this and say, cast TV to regular program Salon for Better. We they talk about things the way they happen at this country way, na Sierra Leone way, we feel say, we never see the happen. And I don't know it's kind of about dirty politics then guy they play because true filthy politics then guy they play because they are not politicians. These guys are international broad daylight armed robbery. Armed robber na then Canada country. So then they thief. Now kill them because look like Ali Kabawe kill. Then so then go put na United Nations. Yes. Then Mother Biowe kill then go tell thief man because we got to blame Sierra Leonean then first of all for this kind of leadership we then give it because people and then at the diaspora and then they damage that country. They don't be the advocate when they talk. You get people and now they don't come into the white man system. So man na HR na then work. They know what human resources mean where you live in, you hire somebody, you go take somebody who not work for 20 years. You go give a leadership. What you want? You go take granite, you go give school help for keep. What you want to do? They go charm all. Now they happy, so then now people then they cry. People then they cry. For the women's side, look about they could how they talk so na nurse. And also we want go work some side, even to we want go work to picking and the background check then they do pana before then get that work. So you know they just go to any position no more go put and say for like can they around the picking there. No. People in there so we don't care, we don't learn, we don't see it. The things and the people where they put in a position of trust, you get for know the kind of people they put in a position of trust. Like waiting make most of people then come into politics. They get for concern about the representation and people the way they represent them. They are not complete look somebody where I GTT report where they call all man say then I am peeing a bunch of thief. Look what in Cherno disgrace them, but who they able to defend? Nobody not able to defend because then get English, then get word them, then come. Paupa, Salon for Better, trust the process, talk and do. All waiting happy now. They say they can cover loopholes. Now waiting they open now. Samba Gota. Then they tip the country. People then they suffer na the country for it. Then look now what they can do. They say they get coronavirus, now they na Sierra Leone. Then na the only person they put 1 year state of emergency for the people. But now they sorry for the people. Now they sorry for the people. Evidence then you get people and the way they come, they challenge. Evidence the way Cherno pull against the Chief Minister Fatima Bio and the one administration. But what in Tawa they all be don't talk. They don't talk to the corrupt parliament and corrupt administration of Mother Bio. Judiciary also corrupt. People then come still they defend. But this they learned one word from one other activist when one orator when Comrade Koita where you always want to talk. He can say this thing where they do not for we now for picking them tomorrow. It go affect we picking them, affect we grand picking them. And he always measure. But Abbas Bundu, that guy will be naked himself in the toilet to that small picking, grand picking, when at the speaker of the house. When a take with passport and sell and give Korean man, Chinese man, the mother build them. Right now, most countries they were supposed to be going a visa free. Just because people don't go perpetrate violence, criminal acts out salon passport them. If you not get visa now, you know they go na then country they na other than causa na Mother Bio and Abbas Bundu. So now things like this when they talk. Then kind of about dirty politics here where they happen so and not good for our country. Because like we who don't buy, we don't sell. We not afraid nobody pan salon politics. Fly net driving company fly by watching banana. No. Then can't see they happen, but then get the people the way they do and too. So waiting for say then can't see how they happen, coronavirus, coffee order, state of emergency, all na bad dirty politics. And all these things when they do so now for how them for getting people how them for thief. But me I no doubt salon people and then sit down at them corner, then get them plan, but now for let them blow whistle. Now in then me I feel sorry for them because I be the expect say we una cancel, una say okay, una na elite there. Okay, yes. How you go do? You study, say you study conflict resolution. You study free, peace and conflict resolution. Now they turn nobody country, so people then they cry there and that. So what you want to talk about? I don't know of the Kailan. Then talk about this coffee or this Corona business. Then they ambogi people and they.
Well, I think so. I mean, in terms of the Corona business, the coffee don't, calm down. Coffee. I think the last one where I think say, I think at 12 midnight. Coffee really it's not too much. Like how initially, we own problem in a salon and this political tolerance. I mean, apart from all this corruption, all that thing they don't they talk about, which is nothing new again. We just dey pray to God that change will come to Sierra Leone and we'll get the government way go do the right thing, irrespective of which political party you belong to. We go put the people then first because as poor as Sierra Leone is, you have people making 100 million leones. Then you have others that could hardly make 250 because right now a bag of rice is not even it's 350,000 leones. So I mean we will pray for a change and I think it's gonna come. But as far as the corona, initially yes, the police and the people that will be there in charge, they're not being doing the right way. But I think say, slowly they are following the rules and the people the one that wait for wear the masks and they wear them. Then you get others that way they put on their chin. But in terms of the lockdown, I think say they reduce them small. They don't they soften them. But to me, all that not to an issue, not the violence that's perpetrated upon the poor. When anybody when I come around, when you see that mommy lay dumb, they hold that in bobo, it they cry. That it will always remain on your mind because it could be any one of us. Then you see them people then told for just a by election in a village because mobile in a village is not a big town. A by election for let people then told them load them na aid in a country that has gone through senseless brutal war. And this is 2021 and it's still happening. People then they told them load like their aid, then they flee, from their young small village, then they head to somewhere else. We are yet to. That means they will not get government seats where they really feel for the people. Then will not get it. It's sad.
So, as a native of Kailahun, what are some of the things that we wish for being at the place there? What changes do they look forward to?
I would say, well, tolerance and the government in charge. Now they really get for make sure say they enforce them. But when we see policeman, they go fire tear gas. So somebody in government gave the directive. That's it. So me, I not even hope for a change right now. Maybe for the future, if we get a different government, different person in charge, you know, because when I see tear gas, how many people are in a village where they go fire tear gas? Really? How many people?
Well, at least they're locking
I see one
tear
guy.
gas. At least they're locking at tear
Of
gas,
course,
then fire. What about the one where they take
well,
bullet?
yeah, that's the other thing. That is the other thing. It's hard
Yeah.
until the one where they in charge from President Tekandon, they say, if you they support me, you know, you no need for stop anybody else from supporting who they want for support. You really be strict on it. Other than that, don't vote for me. Don't campaign for me. But when we see police then enter that village, somebody gave directives from upper level, and that's how it's been. It's sad, of course. Like I asked, what I go on for? See, I go on for see tolerance. Everybody wear what you want for real. Like how we get our how you call religious tolerance in Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it should be now the same for be with politics. Everybody for support this political party who will support. person can go vote, one man go vote. Trust me, if you do the right thing, they will vote for you. But now, like I mean, see, in 2023, APC will get for come up with a different strategy because I hate for see people losing their lives or losing their properties just because they support APC. Because at the end of the day, the party not gets that upper hand. I don't care if we're not holding a power for go and take care of each and every person. As I talk, people and they have been there in Kailan, when they didn't settle. Today they have been relocated. Some are living in Freetown because of that last election, 2017, 2018 election. Yes. Then beat them, then destroy them property. Some are escape in Africa, I don't call home now. I mean, how long can that, take place? So with the hope and pray, say, this government will there and go look into this and try for make a change. If not, the next one will come, it will do that change. I believe in it.
If they don't make any arrest for the guy who didn't kill?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. And I doubt if any arrest will happen. Because we want arrest. If they arrest, do I will go tear gas first? Do I will go chap, and then know the person will do this? If you know the person will send thugs in another village for go kill that young man, for go kill people, then unfortunately, that young guy got in the way, he find himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. And now these days, go say, oh, now APC can't do them, now lie and lie for people them. Social media, they all side. There are videos for sure, for say what happened. The people then it's live. It's sad. So people then when they pray for them, the young people then kind of power, but I not think saying that this time they pray for. Really.
So they will probably not going to make any arrest because for making an arrest anybody, the willingness will come from the government. Say, okay, we need to go investigate and find out who that killed this person. But if they're not willing to do
they're
that,
not gonna make.
Yeah.
Even on that APC, I tell you, what we know then, when they don't do all the destructions, then they, the man when the judge, na Kailan person, or I mean, you understand. They all be there in charge for make all. If they make arrest, if they go to court, they all in at the judge or the magistrates. It will do everything in their favor, or it will just turn the other end. It's bad. It's bad, and there needs to be a change.
So, the family will just join we. Since the thing there will be the go around last week, social media they make could bring for now today Kaila native way at least na your own side and at least you can give your own take and according to your own findings. When it don't get from the Kaila when they the tongue way now they this thing happen. And it mentioned something just now during the past elections them where people them where then at the other side we not support the SLPP, then destroy their property, then they chase them out of Kaila. Now some man na different side na they call Ome don't come on in village. How long we go dey for this? And these people the way they come and perpetrate the violence, will not trust me. Who now when then they send where they go and do them here. Then guy they are so now most of them get for run away left una na that country day. And when they left una get for so far. Sometimes you auntie dey your uncle dey no mix power with you dey pa. Where the beat and the trouble get for come now una get for so far. Then guy they run say then they can't die in America, England. But social media they elect way rule of law dey na so but then go pay the price because people then go file case against them, then go face international criminal court because record it all day. Because if the president way they head them una see video dey wey talk say African politics im go stay calm, let people let they go and cause destruction. And wife don't talk say them go give up justice na the country. So all lenty and then na dey happy so with people and they suffer. And not be say because na party they na power for suffer the other person. What about if the party come on na power? People and they suffer, people don't lost job. Pikin and they school na they work. Pikin and then at the prostitution rate high for we girl picking them, we sister them, we auntie and picking them. They all then at streets.
Because but then some people get and the free and quality education.
The education are gam. the education again because them be talk about one from when them begin say one classroom no bill because when you calculate like the money wey Fatima don squander with chief minister in how many classroom how many class therefore if I don turn to one shift like when them be say one shift dem money dem dey all for don build classroom wey for equivalent for get we school pikin and the whole country for one shift but dem people dem dey not sober you see rest scam dem tifa dem go sell you one old ship rest Alpha Timbo dey to drive Memuna away na the resident minister na Makeni they all them this guy wey he don put him own life in jeopardy Ben Kelfala because any side go dem get for chaser. You say you know anti-corruption but then you can't turn lawyer for them back. So I mean the guy then they perpetrate violence, then they do then they look behind themselves say this thing get for happen tomorrow. And when this thing happen, I get for Sidona Salon or I no get for Sidona Salon. And Sierra Leoneans then they round the globe right now, no sign of the look like Sandy. Sandy way be the and so before I come to Sandy where they sell people the land, now I don't want to win at the country. You don't go sit down at Gambia. You know, you see they afraid because people then go chap like fall. So for now we just talk round up this program here. So this native woman from Kailang, you want to give you last word ma before we they pull you out at least let we round up the program ma. What's in your last word ma, your last advice ma?
Yeah, I like that. I like that adjective. The native woman from Kailang.
Yes.
Right. On a serious note, it's sad. At this time, we all they try for come together as a country because there's so many wounds for heal. When you see that Kumbra, that mommy, that sight. I mean, they listen to an audio where somebody, when you listen to them, when you watch, you see them people, then tote them suitcases, bundle, them belongings that they hid. Then they run for what? Because they get by election, and a few people then say they say they're not to SLPP, but then go be either independent or APC. But the payback is therefore beat them, therefore relocate them, therefore burn them property, destroy everything with them. Oh, how much them people need them? Oh, so they calculate, not even reach 500,000 million, but they don't destroy them, they don't relocate them. Some man, in Guardian where it gets, it don't left for now, it don't go now somewhere else. For the sit down, they think, but then see ya. Not so where you lay down, where you do clean, you get for eat, you get time for lay down. But the next person. And the next person. So we hope say the government will try to put things in place, so that then Tiana will continue. Really. Me, I be done the look, I the follow up for see what the government don't do. Really. The local minister, the government or the minister in that area, what in them don't do for make sure say this not go repeat. Because we don't see this now the north. When SLPP get elections, people are losing their lives. Now it don't go back now the east. In 2023, not the far, we get forget election. Are we going to be seeing this? Enough fine for people then, really. Enough fine. So that means they say no more with the hope say the governments go go take care of things and make sure say, they're gonna put things in place that this not gonna be repeated. Because it's like an ongoing thing and it's not good. It's not good for the poor people then. Because already, everything in the country, all money complaints, it's in Tranga. Then they can't move you, they can't kill the one good person where they go now bush for good friend waiting for it for you. It's sad.
Okay. My people on our view today this Nasara Cast TV with regular program as on listening to this woman from Kailang. Today we'll talk about this Bobo, this man Ali Foster. Where Lima make them far and do not up till now that about there on the then a Pademba road. They not agree left farm because they no say the Bobo not commits no offense. Because if they for release somebody will say go kill Lima way na just ordinary man. What about Paulo wey they say go kill president? Be why they left Paulo the old Bobo? Because that Bobo na popo Bobo because una want score political goal, say una left political prisoner. una left Paulo, una ola bobo. Una probably left the bobo, una old Paulo because una say e go for go kill president, so una lose the case because lawyer then come una say na treason he gets because una no know what una dey do. Then this bobo una ola una keep and una get for left this bobo and papa no get money for give una and no get host book. People then see a big one where they fire and the what when they come up clean. Una left the bobo.
If you see that money they need.
Not so money, they will just
they only said that high amount there because they don't say they will only afford them.
Yes.
But in effect, I don't think they need the money.
They don't need the money and they only set that one there because they know say that bobo they na drivers union now for let people them free then they feel say people then they retaliate. Then guys, they are all na coward. This bad thing they do, they go and kill people and so anything wake you up in a free tongue when attention thing they all they going na junction. We say I can call junction. Sideway if say yes. Then they jump for go run away, go out of the country. So and this woman don't talk about Kailaun. We don't talk about this corona state of emergency and curfew not necessary. So the people that will join with today, we tell you thank you and we'll continue for the bring them program out so now weekly. And we'll producer and chief engineer today will get sound in India. Now Amja Jalomiba and we'll talk to a native from Kailaun when a Suzambona will get intake. But this still way up in a Kailaun last week. And me and Abdullah Mansari, una tata will see you back next week.